Hi, good day to you, Virgo. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is Meenakshi here. This is a reading for the last week of April. So, whenever you come across this was meant for you. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, we see some young energy coming through here. So, Virgo, you could either be a young person yourself, or you could be dealing with somebody who's a young person. But there's some kind of a situation where there's some kind of a betrayal that is happening in the situation. Something that's making you feel very burdened. Okay, what's going on here, Virgo? Let's see, Virgo. Some of you could be, starting something new in your life. And at the beginning of where you are at right now, you could be starting a new career, a new study or something. You could be studying something new, something that you're focusing yourself on, and you are looking at it as something that you can build your future on. It's like really a long-term plan. It's like you could be the beginning of a career as well. So this is for young Virgo energy, starting off their life or making a career change as well, and this is causing them to be in a learner situation type of a thing. Somebody who's doing something different, something new. But there's also somebody in a situation. There's I see a twofold situation coming through here. But there's also a terrible burden that you are experiencing when it comes to this financial change that you're moving towards, this career change that you are moving towards. It's almost as though you need to make a choice. And it's as though this career choice seems to affect your emotional, your domestic situation, because there's some kind of betrayal that is happening in the situation, and it's with regards to you in a partnership or in something that is bringing you a lot of happiness. So you could be in some kind of a relationship with somebody there's either you're cheating or your person's cheating, and there is this happiness that is in the situation. This could also be why you're feeling kind of burdened and why you feel you need to make some changes. And we see you going towards conflict here, Virgo. Very intense situation, and you're going towards conflict in the situation. And it's really, you have to keep a very steady head about what is going on here, Virgo. I see that you must probably overcoming this drama, the situation. Very strong cards. It's like you're in a life-changing situation here, Virgo. It's like you're having the second chance to overcome your challenges that you've had to face. And you are being very strong and very focused about the decision that you need to make. We see many of you going within yourself, thinking, contemplating, weighing up the pros and cons, because you do realize that in order for you to move forward, there has to be this amazing transformation. So there's a lot of messaging, a lot of news, there's a lot of energy, a lot of planning, a lot of thinking about looking at what has happened, how has the past unfolded, and why are you where you are right now. Some of you could be in a situation where you are needing to choose between two people, hence this cheating situation coming out. You could be in a situation where you're in a relationship and you are in another relationship, and you are looking at where you are going to commit yourself. So you have this choice that you need to make. And we see you looking at the past, we're looking at the consequences, looking at how you have come to this position where you need to make some decisions for yourself. You need to really take a moment here, Virgo, to contemplate which is going to be the best person for you. Let's draw some more cards here. We see there's a lot of, you guys really want a commitment. Hey, you want marriage, lover's energy. Yeah, I see this coming through. Yeah, this is for you guys looking for a marriage situation, definitely here. So you're looking to balance this, and I really feel the straight energy coming through very strongly that some of you are choosing between two people. You need to choose between two people, and you are actually looking at making a very practical choice about who is going to be the best person for you. There's also it's also a very karmic situation that is unfolding here. And I say that because it's something that is it's almost as though it feels so connected to you. And when you look at this situation that has unfolded, you have to look at making a decision to be with somebody. Who do you connect the best with? Who can you see you growing the best with? Who can you see brings out the best in you, and who you bring out the best in? You know, it's important that you realize it's got to be both ways. You've got to realize that there are lessons that you've learned. So you need to allow yourself to transform. You need to allow yourself to see which is very karmic and which is really you just, you know, choosing for the sake of choosing. So you need to move forward with this love situation, and you need to move forward not based on ego. It's very important that you don't make your decisions based on ego, but rather on looking practically and lovingly at the best for everybody. You have choices, you have options. And I'm just reading what the cards are saying. This is not my personal opinion. Hey, this is what the cards are saying. I'm just interpreting the cards. So you need to look at your options here, Virgo. You need to look at, you know, the choices that you need to make. You need to look at, you could be messaging, you could be chatting, you could be, you know, wanting to take this leap of faith into something that is very different. And at the same time, you're wanting to leap into a situation that you feel, you know, a relationship. It's like, you know, this is what you want. You have wisdom about what it is that you want. So you need to really look towards the future. You need to look at what it is that you want. You need to not get focused on looking at the negatives in your life and getting caught up in despair. You need to really look at that. You need to look at, you know, you can't feel as though the opportunity to have your family is slipping through your fingers, because I know a lot of people are wanting this commitment and the partnership and relationship to be able to be in a family situation or to have a second chance in a love situation. And it's very possible that, you know, you might be feeling right now, Virgo, because you are an earth sign. You're feeling very practical about your love choices. And it's normal to feel like that you need to make a practical decision, not a decision based on passion and emotion, but a very practical decision. You may be feeling that you need to change your perspective on how you are looking at your love situation, because there's a love situation and there's a practical situation I see here for some of you. So you're needing to really, you know, look at your situations holistically and not be confused by what is going on, but rather take a more rational look at things. Be calm. Make sure that you have both your feet on the ground while you make this decision, and you're not just hanging around and just waiting for something to happen. But also realize that this is very cyclic for some of you, and you need to be aware that you have this ability to have a strong and creative focus if you can overcome your fears, and you can overcome the fear of being dependent on other people's opinions when it comes to what you need to choose for yourself. So you need to be very careful of that. Okay, let us see here. You need to be very strong in yourself, in your focus, in your energy. You need to think for yourself, what is it that you need to do for yourself? You need to look at where it is that you are going to. You need to allow balance to flow into your life. And you need to, while you're looking at the present and the future, you're learning lessons from the past, and you're also realizing that you may not have all the answers. The path ahead might not be very clear for some of you right now. And so it's very important that you bring in balance within your situation, within yourself, within your thoughts, with how you are interacting with others, with how you are interacting with yourself. And be aware of not allowing yourself to stay in this energy of constant conflict, but rather rise above what has happened in your situations. Be mindful of past relationships. And also, some of you could have a love situation with a younger person, or maybe you yourself as the younger person. Remember, energy just flows. It's interactive. It could be yourself, could be them. But it's something that is a relationship that reminds you of something from the past, from your past. So this is a familiar situation. Could be a past life attraction. Some of you could be in a past life situation, a karmic situation, a soul tie situation. So be very mindful of that. Some kind of a situation that is like that. It's not just any kind of a love situation, because you cannot seem to understand where this attraction seems to come from, and this is where there seems to be this conflict and this lack of clarity, because there's a strong attraction for somebody, and it may not be the one that you would choose to be with, but you can't seem to let go of them because of the strong attraction. That's the energy that I'm feeling here for you, Virgo. So if it's meant for you, thank goodness. So take care until next time. Goodbye.